Hello and welcome to Val's Crafty Creations. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Today I thought I would go ahead and share my junk journal for the hashtag cupidsarrowswap. We were to create the junk journal Valentine's theme, and we were to include a collage, decoupage, hidden paper clips, fabrics, lace, and trims. So let me set this to the side, and I want to give you a little backstory on this before I go into the details. This journal was a journal that I had received from one of my swap partners a couple years back, and it was about the same size but a little bit larger. These are the signatures that were inside. Lace that was wrapped around it was covered with these little gems from Dollar Tree, and then the book had quite a few of those on it as well, and they were starting to fall off, getting very, very brittle. So initially I was going to kind of come up with my own cover just from scratch, and then I happened to just stumble upon this pre-made junk journal, and I thought, hey, why don't I see what I can do with that? And getting brittle, it was pretty easy to just take it all apart. And I know my partner had done quite a bit of work and included quite a few little bits and bobs within the journal. So took it apart and gave it a new life, I hope. Here's a couple of the wood stamps that I used in my journal. Slide this out of our way here. So I just used just a few odds and ends from my stash. I was happy to have the new rhinestone beads that I picked up there at Walmart. And I decided to go ahead and make one of the beaded pens. And I had all these same beads on the silver one. But then I decided the black one matched my journal much better. So switched over the beads, and then I added this little heart dangle here. So that's what I'm sending with the swap. So once I had the journal all taken apart, I started putting it all back together. And if you're a follower of mine, you know that I purchased the hand-dyed, coffee-stained, and grunge papers from Deborah over at Chiquita's Crochet. And I opened her package during the video where I shared Happy Mail from my YouTube friends. I missed her tag. It was stuck down in the envelope, thanking me for purchasing her papers. So I just wanted to acknowledge Deborah again. Thank you for bailing me out. The papers worked out great, and I only purchased 24, so I put 8 in each signature, and then I tried to use all of the papers throughout the journal, and the only thing I had left was just these little itty bitty scraps here. I didn't quite figure out how to use those, but so this is where the fabric tabs, something I think I got from Donna. So I thought those were very Valentine's-y and went well. And I used this heart punch to punch out some white corrugated paper to use, and beaded trim that I got from Jelly Bean. And she used a couple different Dollar Tree ribbons, and as well as the rose stickers. Little Cupid sticker. Just happen to have this hemp twine in my stash, so I had to go back to my days when I used to teach elementary school kids how to actually bind their journals. I really like how it came out with the hidden spine, and so that was fun. I did a lot of inking on all of the pages. Once I cut them apart, I had that raw edge, and so I really liked how there was a lot of detail already on the paper from when Deborah dyed it. And I have the 6x6 vellum papers that I had just got there at Dollar Tree. I used one of my die cuts from the recent die cut swap, and I did a little bit of stenciling with this stencil here. And I was really wanting to use this other one that I got from Donna, but I didn't end up doing that. In addition to Deborah's papers, I used the papers from the Vintage Treasures paper pad that I picked up at Walmart. The theme of my junk journal is kind of a romantic journal for Valentines, and with the hearts and the red roses. So to me that really depicts Valentines. You can see the ribbon here, and this actually will go right here. And so we slide that up. A little bit tricky to get past the fabric tabs, but not too bad. So once I made the journal with some craft paper, as well as the paper that looked like a book, then I went over it and did the collaging with different photographs. And so you have the gal with her significant other, just got off the cruise ship. So this would, to me, this would be like her journal where she would put like notes and love letters. So when you first open it, you have a little collage here in the front. And since it was a Cupid's arrow theme, I found this postage stamp type sticker there. Just a little cluster down here. And then here we have the postage stamp with one of the cut-aparts I just got in my Valentine's swap. Here's the corrugated hearts. I have these wonderful coffee-dyed, hand-dyed bows from Donna. So I used those throughout. So any of the little pieces that were smaller, Deborah's paper, I tried to tuck in. So for each one they have kind of a flip out. I didn't stain this, I just figured I'd leave this plain. And then we have a flip out. And then each of the papers. Like I said, I kept most of it just plain. And then in this one, I created a pocket at the bottom. A few little bits, vintage Valentine postcard. I thought really matched with the rose theme. So this is a double pocket situation here. Some extra papers at the top. Extra papers here. The same thing, the bottom's open. You can tuck things in. A die cut from my recent die cut swap. Lots of plain papers. And then, so each of the signatures has the paper wrapped around it. So for this one, it has this really pretty paper, kind of an oriental theme. And so then I just did some collaging. One of the bows here. One of the vintage looking Valentine cards, a little postage stamp with roses on it, and one of the cut-up hearts from my swap, those two items. And then when this flips open, got some papers here, a little collaging down here. Here's the rose stamp, the first page of this signature, I adore you on here. This one's just the postage stamp. In the center of the signature, I stuck the vellum paper, just a couple plain paper clips holding a couple of the cut-off sheets. And then just some cut-aparts, a card I had that had roses, some just ephemera from Valentine's collection, a couple more sheets there. Lots of plain papers on the back. This is a Valentine's card I had, vintage as well, from the Hallmark store. It'd be mine. So I thought that was cute. There's a photograph that was taken, it was on a greeting card that I had. The red rose, I carried that through. And the ribbon that was on the journal, you'll see different places where I reused it. And so that's still part of the journal. We have swoon on this one. So on the back of this one, I reused a paper bag that I had gotten from Donna. And rose ephemera from the recent swap. Another one of the hand-tied bows. Some more of the lace. I recycled that. And on the inside of the back, it has just a couple of papers. And then the bag actually wraps around. And here, It's a small pocket. I didn't get a chance to insert anything in there. In the center of this signature, I created a little wraparound piece. We have a heart paper clip, a couple more of the tickets that I used on the front. I had a little scrap of the lace left, so I made a little tab there. So this folds out. And then we have some ephemera, some of the papers. We got 3 in there. So I really liked this paper here. So that's going to wrap around there. I don't know, figure out how I can kind of tuck that in there. This one flips out, a couple of scraps in there. So that is my Cupid's Arrow junk journal that I created. Lots of fun. I really enjoyed doing that and challenging myself. And here's my paper clip. Another one of the rose stickers on some fabric. Little pearls. The red trim with the hearts on the edge. I really liked how that looked. Red paper clip. And I put a love charm that I picked up at Walmart on a head pin and glued that up inside there, so that's dangling down. There's that. I already shared my pen. That was a lot of fun, creating the little dangle. So in addition to the journal, I'm going to be sending a few little goodies. I created a little bouquet with 3 of the suckers that I got from Dollar Tree, as well as the little heart picks. So we have that. Saw my Dollar Tree haul. I had picked up the bear socks and the stickers. Box of candies. Picked up the Himalayan pink salt in the rose. I forgot to stick this in the journal, but I have a little strip of the red and pink jimmies. Then I had stumbled upon in my stash a acrylic stamp set, Valentine's theme. So we have that. And I thought if she didn't want to use these stickers, the grandkiddos might enjoy those. And then I had a couple more of the Bear Valentine's cards with their envelopes. So sending those along. And then the little book of postcards that I had gotten from Jelly Bean. I just pulled out one of each one. So with love and hugs, hello, be happy, the dragonfly, but this had the roses on it, so I thought that'd be really pretty to include. And then I have the Valentine's bag there, and also this style Valentine's bag. And I might stick one of these pink roses on top. In my recent haul from Walmart, I picked up the Happy Valentine's card. So that's my Cupid's Arrow swap going off to Kim over at Kim's Inspired Life. Thanks again, Martha and Jennifer, for hosting another swap. And I will go ahead and relink all of the channels that participated in my description box. So if you missed the videos on Wednesday and you would like to go check them out, just follow those links. And thanks so much for stopping by today. You take care, and we'll see you again soon.